is it's about making sure that people are treated in the right place at the right time and also in the right environment. So trying to do more in the community, try and keep people in their homes where we can, and ensure that they don't just end up in a perpetual cycle of going in and out of hospital. I think I've said publicly many times before, I feel the model that we've been running up until very recently has been a bit of an antiquated model, to be honest. There's been too much focus on the acute side of people turning up in hospital, pushing them through the system, out the other side, and then waving them off until their next time they end up back in that cycle. And we need to break that cycle and make sure that there is support to keep people well in their own homes and in their own communities.
A theme that continually keeps coming back to, of course, is that the way we're going isn't cost effective and we can't carry on the way we are at the moment. So are these ideas, this integrated vision, is that simply a cost-saving measure? It's
not simply a cost-saving measure. It's got the person first. Again, something I've spoken about when I've done mainly interviews about mental health and areas of like that and within the department. At the moment, I've felt in the past we haven't always treated people as individuals. We've put them into boxes. So you'll treat, someone might have, say, 3 different conditions. They might have one condition treated over there, another over in a different place and another somewhere else, rather than joining up the whole picture and looking at the person. And that's what integrated care is just as much about. Yes, pushing people through an acute system. It's not financially financially advantageous, because what you're doing is you're not necessarily fixing the person. You're curing what they have at that particular time, but you might not be tackling the root cause. And that's what integrated care is all about. It's about looking at the individual and doing what's right for them in the right place.
Broadly speaking, it's all very optimistic, and it sounds great to be able to say we're going to focus on the individual and make it all about them. But surely you can't do that overnight. How on earth do you implement that in a quick or sustainable way?
Well, what you've got to do is, rather than just looking at it being quick, you've got to ensure that it's right. That's more important. There's no point rolling out a service that's just going to fall flat on its face because there hasn't been enough support put in place. So it's about ensuring that we do give enough support to the community. So the community services within the department have genuine buy-in. They feel responsible for patient care and they've got the ability to deliver that patient care on the ground. So it's about moving services necessarily away from the acute setting and being more community focused.